This story I share with you for bedtime. Who may be viewing, I don't know. But this story's true, and I want you to take it in stride. One day, a man, a boy, and a girl, and another man, and his two boys, and another girl, and another man, and a woman, and a baby, and another man, and a couple more boys, 3. They were sitting around, and then they decided, it's getting quite cold. We better let our other friends know that it is getting quite cold. So one of the men, he let another man know, and so on and so on. And before they knew it, there was many people gathered around the fire to get warm, because it was quite cold. And one thing one man noticed about another man is that he was a shorter boy, and there was a girl next to him. And the girl said, there's many men and boys, but only one woman here. I need to get some notice to the women of the village nearby. So she went with a man. The man's name is unknown, and the girl's name nobody really knew. They went to the village and they said, we need women to come to the fire to balance out the ratio of men to women. So a woman and another woman and her friends, whom were mostly women, about 60-40, a group of 8. So it was about 5 women and 3 men. They came to the fire as well. So there was a man, a boy, a group of boys, and another man, and then another man and a boy, and a girl, a young girl, and a woman, and then another man, and then the 5 women, and then 3 more men. And there was another man, but people were unsure if he was a man or not. And so they were all gathered around the fire. And one man said to everyone else who was gathered around the fire, I think someone's daughter is missing. And the man whose daughter was missing said, no, she's right here. So the man replied, oh, okay, that's good. So the man, he looked at the fire and he looked at the people, an even ratio of men to women roughly. And he said, I think we're missing someone. A man, he's not around, is he? And the people looked at him and they said, we're unsure. And they had a good long stare. And when they were done staring, one of the men said, I think that I'm quite warm, I might return inside. And one by one, men after woman, daughters, boys, they all returned inside. And one of the men, in his sleep, very unsure, he thought, I need to put the fire out, it's still quite fiery outside. So the man grabbed a bucket of water and he went outside and he put the bucket of water, carefully poured it on the fire. He didn't have enough water in the bucket, so he had to go to another man's house and ask for help. Luckily, this man had water that he could put on the fire as well. So they both went to the fire and they finished the job of putting out the fire. And then they both said, good night. I hope you sleep well. They both said it at different times, and then they turned and they went. They didn't go separate ways, they walked together actually. One of them turned for a moment and he remembered that they live very close to each other, not in opposite directions. And then they went to their little homes and they went to sleep.